You know what? I wish to God that this had a beauty look, so I could look beautiful. Because I just got back from a ride. No, okay. Hey, you six people out there, how you doing? I hope you're doing pretty goddamn good. I just got back from a bike ride, and I had to race a massive storm home. It started lightning and thunder and everything on the way home. I'm not going to wear these because it's just... yeah. It's already bright in here. Alright, so... I've seen around YouTube that you guys like story times. So I've seen a couple of my favorite YouTubers do story times. So I thought I'd do a story time because something happened today that reminded me of this story. So, mind me without a shirt on, because I just got back from a ride. I'm hot as hell. I thought about putting a shirt on, and then I thought, screw that, it's too hot. So, yeah, me without a shirt on. I'm just gonna have it shoulder. There we go. Awesome. So, this is the story. Once upon a time, in 2015? I reckon it was about 2015. It could have been 2016. It was around about 2015, 2016. I can't exactly remember when because it was in January. So, it's 2018 now. It was about 2 years ago this happened. It was Australia Day. And that's on the 26th of January. Which they want to change to May 8th. Okay? Well, some people want to change it to May 8th. That's not the story. The story is, I went out with a couple of mates to the Mariners. And the Spindrift Saga were playing there. It was a freaking awesome day. After the Spindrift Saga had finished their set, because it was an afternoon thing, me and my friends, we went to the Soldiers Club. So, we're at the Soldiers Club, and I met a girl there. And we hit it off. We had a few more drinks. I bought her some drinks. She shouted me some drinks. And then we went home. Together. Back to my place. We played some PlayStation. We had some fun. And then we went to bed. While in bed, we had some crazy fun. That next morning, she woke up. We had breakfast, we had a coffee. And then I called her a cab, paid for her cab, and she went into town. While she was in town, she messages me and she goes, would you be like, she's like, would you be my boyfriend? I'm like, no, that was just a one night stand thing, you know. I'll be a friend, but I can't date you. And she was like, why? And I was like, well, you're too negative for me. I just can't be around with someone who's that negative. And she was really negative. And then, even before I met her, I had actually spoken to her before, but on the internet. So I knew her beforehand, but I didn't know her, you know what I mean? So I had been speaking to this girl for at least, I don't know, a month or a bit before meeting up with her, because she was doing this thing where, I'd ask her out, and then she wouldn't, she'd stand me up, sort of thing. So it was actually a coincidence that she was actually there at the Soldiers Club that night. So, that was me first meeting her. But not actually, I didn't actually remember at the time, and then I remembered, oh wait, I know you from, but I didn't say that. Anyway, then I get another text about an hour later saying I just got raped. And I was like, oh my god, go to the police. So she went to the police. That was the end of that. I think, oh no, that's right. She sent me another text and she goes, I'm moving to Sydney with a friend. I went, okay, dude, you don't have to tell me that. You know, I'm not your boyfriend. Anyway, so, about 2 weeks later, I reckon it was about 2 weeks later. 2 to 3 weeks later, the cops rock up at my door. And Dale was here too, cleaning the house for me. And Dale was just upstairs listening in to the cops and that. And I go, they go, oh, where were you on the 26th of January? I said, oh, that was Australia Day, right? And he goes, yes. I went, I was at the Mariners, and then I went over to the Soldiers, and then I came home. And he goes, did you come home with anyone? I said, yes, I did. And he goes, oh, was it such and such? I can't even remember her name. Was it such and such? And I was like, yeah, that's her. And he goes, can you come with us down to the station? I said, no, I can't right now. I have my cleaning lady here. I can't leave the house right now. And he's like, okay, when can you come down to the station? I said, well, why do you want me to come to the station? And he goes, I want you to make a statement. I'm like, a statement about what? And he's just then said, oh, such and such was raped, and we're trying to put all the pieces together. And I was like, is she accusing me of rape? I said to him, is she accusing me of rape? And the look on his face, it was like, yeah, she's accusing me of rape. And I'm like, fuck you. Spiteful bitch. Fucking just because I didn't want to be your boyfriend, you go to the cops and you tell the cops that I raped you? Oh, screw you. So, I said to the cops, well, a matter of fact, I did sleep with her last night, and it was, that night, and it was consent. Would a person who rapes a person call a taxi, sleep with them overnight in the same bed, have breakfast and coffee in the morning? I said this to him, have breakfast and coffee in the morning, call her a cab and pay her cab fare home or into town or wherever she went to. And then I said to him this, I have alibi and I have proof that I didn't rape her at all, because this text says on the 27th of January, she got raped in town. And he's gone, oh, okay. And I've then said, look, I'll come down to the police station, I'll make a statement later on this afternoon when my brother gets home, and I'll tell you the whole story over again. So, I never got charged or anything. I didn't end up being, it was all a lie. It was all a lie. She lied. She didn't even get raped in town. It was a lie. It was a big fucking spiteful ploy to try and get me into trouble just because I wouldn't date her. So this is oh, you know what? I also want to say this. This is some advice for guys out there. Be careful who you sleep with. be careful who you sleep with, because they could just turn around, go to the police station, and tell those people and accuse you of rape. And it's probably done so many fucking times, and it's wrong. How many innocent people are in jail because a woman said that he raped me? How many women are in jail for rape? I want to know that. Really, I would. Because a woman can rape too. Rape a man. Or rape a woman. What if a woman rapes a woman? Right? That's oh man. Okay, so this is the thing. In life, men are perceived to be stronger than women. That is the way. That is what people believe. So when a man rapes a woman, well, actually, when a man rapes a woman, a man will go to jail. But when a man gets raped by a woman, man goes to and gets laughed at. You just got lucky, buddy. Or, you know, it's like we men are ashamed if we get raped. Like, if we didn't want this sex by this person, we feel we can't go to the police station and say, hey, look, this might be strange to you, but a woman just raped me. And I didn't want it. We have the same rights as women do. But in society, it's like we're not. It's in society we can't. We have no rights to go to the police and say a woman raped me. What if a woman goes to what if a woman goes to the police station and says a woman just raped me? Then I don't know. What's a but a man just raped a guy goes, a man just raped me. That might just be like, you know, I think a guy would be like, you know, if a straight guy was like, oh, a guy just raped me and I want him charged, you know, he overpowered me. So, yeah. So the story is, go back to the story real quick. So the reason it reminded me of today is on my way back from my ride, I was riding towards two girls that were walking in the same direction I was riding. I could only see the back of their heads. It was dark because I ride at night. And as I was riding past, lo and behold, it was her, the girl that accused me of rape. And I was like, I looked at her and I went, oh, fuck. And I rode so quickly past her. I didn't want to see her. I didn't want to be in her vicinity. I smelled her too. Like, I could smell her and I was like, oh. It brought back the memory of her being here when we had consensual sex. And then it reminded me of how good it was. It was good. It was crazy sex. It was good sex. But it was bad because of what she did afterwards. I'm just going to go back to how many innocent guys out there, that have been accused for rape, have been to jail and come back out again. Like, come out and gone, you know, I was innocent. and now I've got this record saying that I raped someone, but I never raped anyone. Okay, so, the story that my friend, Nicole, attempting LA, she spoke about being roofied in her story. You know, what if her exit buddy wasn't there? That's another story. And you know what? It's this. If you roofie a girl and sleep with her, that's rape. If you find a girl that's really, really drunk and passed out on your bed, don't fucking slip the dick in, because that's rape. We were drunk that night, but there was consent. I said, do you want to have sex? And she says, yes, I do want to have sex. I was like, great, let's have sex. Did I force anything upon her? No, I never did. It also brought me... I was talking to a friend about this the other day. And she said, you know, she was like saying all that, you know, rape is when there's no consent, and if you can't just sleep with someone because they're passed out or whatever. But I remember a really old friend of mine, and we're not friends anymore. I don't know what happened, I can't remember. But I remember having to save her because she was very intoxicated, and she passed out, and this guy started fingering her, and I was like, dude, she's passed out. Like, fuck off. So I like had to pull up her pants and took her to my bedroom and let her sleep it off. I didn't touch her. Well, I had slept with her previously, like, other times. But I'm a respectable fucking person. And I'm not just going to do that, you know? So, I was about to punch the guy who was doing it. But I was like, I just told him to get the fuck out of my house. So, yeah, I was like, fuck, mate, dead. So, yeah, I've actually had to do it a couple of times with her. She'd pass out, and I'd just take her to my room and just leave her in there and just let her sleep it off. Because when I drank, when I was drinking as a teenager, I would drink until the morning, like I do now. Like, but I don't drink often anymore, so it's like, yeah. I still kind of do that sometimes. Drink until I'm passed out, whatever. Anyway, guys, yeah, first story is quite a shocker, but it's a true story, and it's a message to all those guys out there, the innocent ones, and the ones that have been in the same situation. You know, someone's accused you and you actually didn't because it was consent, but she was so spiteful fucking bitch. And on that note, you know what to do. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, share, and I will see you guys next time in the next story or next vlog. Actually, there's a new video coming, so stay tuned for that. And it probably won't be out for another few weeks, so still working on it. So yeah, all right, story time over, and I'll see you guys in the next vlog. Bye.